and we're back with more optimization. And be sure to stick around, because I have a real-life story in regards to optimization that's gonna make you mad. Or you might even find it funny. I'm not even sure. We, as a good employee, have been at this company for 37 years. And what better way to celebrate it than with dangerous spreadsheeting? I might be an idiot, because we've already got a code here. This layout seems familiar. We've already done that level. Yeah, I got confused because we haven't completed the optional challenges. So scratch that. Let's do Seek and Destroy 3. So in some of the previous levels, our goal was to shred all the data in some order. Now it seems that the management doesn't like that, and that it was actually a mistake. We weren't supposed to shred all the data of this company. We shouldn't really worry about who actually gave us the order, but now we need to show a little restraint. Typical bureaucracy. So we're supposed to delete only one data cube, and it must be the smallest one in the room. So we should all work together. How the heck are we supposed to do that? Alright, I see. So my thinking is that these people might want to go in their row and find the minimum of each row, and then take the data cube and bring it down. Then we're gonna do a sort and bubble through all these people to the left. The rest we might discard into this hole. So if you're holding a data cube with a high number, you're gonna die, and the person on the left side with the lowest number in the end is going to shred it. It actually doesn't say we can't really throw the other data cubes down the hole, only that we should shred the lowest. No idea what this guy is doing. He's gonna be useless. So what I'm gonna do is go back to maybe Seek and Destroy 1, and I am going to copy the code we have here, which is to find a minimum in each column. So this code should tell the people to find the minimum in their column, and once they reach the wall, meaning they've reached this space here, and they've gone through all of the data cubes, they should give it to a shredder. So we don't want that. We want them to pick up the data cube and then somehow walk all the way down. So I would say step down. If there's a wall under you, we're gonna do something different, but if there's not a wall under you, you just keep stepping. So in the end, they should all be here holding their data cubes. Now luckily, I believe that they should all come down here at the same time, so we don't need to worry about them taking different amounts of time to reach this spot. Once they reach the spot, we should do the bubble sort. I could copy that from a different level, but I'm not gonna. So if these two workers, let's say, this has the higher number than this one, they should swap places, is what this says. And they should keep doing that until what? I'm not sure. Oh, that might be why this person is here. I see. I need to tell this person, I think, to go towards the right wall and check the data cubes and find the minimum amongst these people. But how does he know when to start searching? Alright, so the code we have here should work, and all the people down here should find the minimum in each column and bring it back down. Now I think that the person next to the shredder might end up at the same spot as well, because he's also gonna be going up and then he's gonna go down again. And what I tell him is, if under you there is a shredder, so you've returned to this position, you're gonna do something different. And he's gonna do exactly this. He's going to set memory 1 to 99, so reset its value, because we no longer need that variable. Why not just reuse it? And he's gonna keep stepping right along this line, and if now we're looking here, if the number under him is lower than what he has stored in memory 1 or equal, he's going to set that position and that data cube to the memory 1. I hope it's gonna work that way. When should he stop? He should stop if under him there is a hole, so that's this position. Then he should take memory 1, so take the data cube from one of these people, and then simply shred it, so give it to a shredder. Now I should need a jump somewhere in this area. I think here. So this whole thing he should repeat. So keep walking right until you've gone through all the people. You have the minimum, and that's when you take it and shred it. Now let's see whether this works. I'm hoping that he is actually gonna take the same amount of time as these people do to read the shredder again. Let's see, so this seems to be working. And now he's walking through the people and checking the minimum. And I hope that he hasn't messed up due to this place being empty, so that's not a 0 there. And he took the 8, and he's going to shred it. Yes, he's done it. Oh wow, we've really done it. Look at that! So we've already completed the optional size challenge. That's insane. We were supposed to use 22 commands and we've used 21, so we're even more efficient on the first go than we were supposed to. But it's taking us a long time. We need to speed this up. This person has started going right as soon as these people were there. Some haven't arrived yet, and he has already started going through. So I think there's no way to speed this up, because we would need the people to find the minimum faster. Let's just try running it again and see. Yeah, so these people are down here and he's already going through. We would need the people to be more efficient maybe in a way. Oh, what happened? Wait, what? Oh, at least we got an achievement, because our solution failed more than 50% of the time. I just would like to know why it fails. Oh, I'm an idiot. So basically the last person is going to have the lowest data cube every time. Now it's gonna work again and it should be the same code as we had previously. Yeah, that's it. Well, no idea how to optimize this. I'm gonna try, and while I do this, I'll tell you a little story. When I was at university, one of the teachers who taught us the assembly language, yes, totally pointless, but we were taught the assembly language, where you basically have to say which register in the processor should have which value. So it's really low level, because you basically manually have to assign memory. We all found it to be a little silly to be learning that at this age, you know, and the teacher was really weird. We thought that was just a dumb way to code, because they were forcing us to optimize the code, like every command must be optimized, grind it down to a millisecond. It doesn't matter at this age. We have strong processors, we don't need to like say, okay, this could be a millisecond faster. Nobody cares, come on. Anyway, I've heard a story about this teacher that when he came to a normal company, a real-life company, to work there and code something for them and for their customer, he did it and it took him about, I don't know, 3 months maybe, and he really optimized it to the last possible register, millisecond, everything. But the downside was that no one in the world was able to actually read and understand the code. And the silly part is, not even him anymore. They've done it, and it was maybe like a second faster than if a normal person with a brain would have done it. All is good, right? Well, the customer of the company said that they want to make a slight, tiny little change to the request that they had. So they would need a different code. They told him that they're changing the assignment and that they need him to do something a little different and just change a tiny bit of the code. Well, he tried. I think he spent a whole month trying to, change the code, but he wasn't able to. So in the end, they had to scratch all that, just scrap all the code and write it from scratch. Because really, no one in the world, and not even him, the author of the dumb code, was able to understand it enough to make a tiny little change. Those academics are really out of touch. They just have no idea how the real world works. Anyway, so much to optimization. Here we're trying to get rid of a single command, so we reach an arbitrary goal of having, 20 commands, or, oh, it's taking 1 second longer than it should have. 1 second is nothing, absolutely zero. No one should ever optimize for that unless it makes sense, but in like all the cases, it doesn't. Fun fact number 2, I used to call him Coffee Mug, the teacher, because he looked like one. Okay, I think I've optimized this quite a lot, but it's still not enough. So the way the people now do this, how they find the minimum in each column, is that they walk through all the data cubes, and once they reach the end, they again pick up the lowest one, but I've also stored in their memory their starting position, which is their nearest wall. So then I just tell them step to memory 3, which is the nearest wall at the start. So instead of going step by step, they just go straight to the wall, which actually means that they all reach the wall at the same time, really, and they end the program. Then I've isolated this person by saying that he's the only one standing above a shredder, and I wanted him to go through the people, find the minimum, and then take it and shred it. But he's been waiting a long time at this spot, and he went all the way to the right, and then he went and took it and shredded it, and I thought it might be more efficient if he started on the right side and went towards the left side, and then he wouldn't have to walk as much, I think, maybe. So he just goes through the people from the right side and picks the minimum, which he then shreds. Sadly, when I run this code, as you see he's waiting on the right side, they all come down at the same exact time, and now he's going through the people and then shreds the minimum, which sadly takes 3 more seconds on average than we would need it to. And I just don't know how to save those 3 seconds. It's a shame that he truly wastes a lot of time waiting there, but I have no idea how else would this be done. So if you have any suggestions, please do let me know. I would love to get your opinion on this.